The yellow umbrella. Clara sat in a small cafe on a rainy Tuesday afternoon. Her tea was cold. Her toast was uneaten. She had just come from a job interview that felt like a slow fall down the wrong stairs. "You don't have enough leadership experience," the woman had said, smiling politely. Clara smiled back, just as politely, and fought. "Maybe I don't want to lead. Maybe I just want a window seat and a quiet life." Now she sat in a corner, watching the rain hit the glass like small fingers tapping. Across from her, on a chair, lay a yellow umbrella. Bright, clean, left behind. It didn't match the gray day, or the sad toast, or her mood. She kept looking at it. Nobody came back for the umbrella. 10 minutes. 20. She asked the waiter, "Was someone sitting here?" He shrugged. "Left an hour ago, I think." So it stayed, bright and patient. Clara paid her bill. She stood up, looked at the umbrella, then at the rain. She hesitated, then took it. She didn't really steal it. She rescued it. That's what she told herself, walking out into the wet afternoon. On the street, the umbrella opened with a soft click. It felt light in her hand, kind. She walked slower than usual. Maybe because her feet were wet. Maybe because the umbrella made her feel a little bit seen by no one in particular. She passed her old university, past a dog wearing a raincoat, past a man selling roasted chestnuts who nodded at her as if to say, "Good umbrella." When she got home, she didn't hang the umbrella on the hook. She leaned it against the wall near the door. She looked at it for a long moment and thought, "I don't know where I'm going." but at least I'll be dry when I get there. Marco found the umbrella 2 days later. It was lying on a bench at the bus stop, quiet and yellow like a buttercup in a parking lot. It looked around, no one near. He waited a minute, 2. Then sat beside it. "Are you waiting for someone?" he asked, smiling. The umbrella didn't answer, of course. But it didn't leave either. The sky was gray. The kind of gray that didn't mean rain, but made you feel like it already happened. He picked up the umbrella. "Fine," he said. "Let's go." At home, Marco made tea. He didn't drink coffee anymore. It gave him a strange heart. That's what Maria used to say. He placed the umbrella next to the door. It looked out of place, too bright for the soft browns and creams of the room. Maria would have liked it, or maybe not. She always said yellow was too loud. But she liked to argue, even when she agreed. Marco sat by the window with his tea. "You're a good listener," he said to the umbrella. It leaned slightly against the wall, silent, supportive. "You know," he continued, "Maria never used an umbrella, said the rain wasn't poison." He smiled. But she always walked faster when it started. That evening, Marco went for a walk. He took the umbrella, though it wasn't raining. People looked at him strangely, but he didn't mind. He liked how it felt, like walking with someone unexpected. In the park, near the old fountain, he stopped. The bench was empty. The same bench where he and Maria once sat and watched squirrels for hours. He placed the umbrella gently on the bench. "Someone else might need you now," he said. He tapped the handle once, like saying goodbye to an old friend. Then walked home without it. The sky stayed dry, but the world felt lighter. Lee didn't plan to get caught in the rain. But he also didn't plan to forget his hoodie at home. Or miss the bus. Or step in a puddle the size of a swimming pool. So when he saw the yellow umbrella on the bench near the library, it felt like a gift from the universe. He looked around. No one. He waited 10 seconds, then picked it up. It was wet but warm in his hand. The fabric smelled like dust and rain. "Thanks, I guess," he said to no one. Inside the library, he shook the umbrella and left it by the door. He wiped his shoes and walked to the comics section. He didn't want anything heavy today, just something with robots. A girl was already sitting there, same age, maybe a little older. Wet hair, purple sneakers. She looked up, smiled. "Nice umbrella," she said. "It's not mine," Lee replied. "Found it outside." "Lucky," she said. "I just got soaked." He hesitated. Then said, "You can sit under it later if it's still raining." She laughed. "You're offering umbrella time? That's a new one." "Limited offer," he smiled. They read quietly, side by side. Not close, not far. Just two people drying off from the world in the same soft corner of the day. Later, they left together. Still raining, still gray. Lee opened the yellow umbrella. She stepped under it with him. They didn't talk much, just walked slowly, like the rain didn't matter. At the next corner, she waved and turned left. He stood for a moment, umbrella still open. Then walked back to the library. He left it by the coat rack. Didn't write his name, didn't look back. Somewhere, someone else would need it. And maybe when they did, it would feel like a small kind of magic. Like the day just reached out and said, "Here, take this. You're not alone."